This hair growth recipe is one of the most powerful DIY recipes that can help prevent hair loss, hair shedding, and also improve healthy hair growth. If you're one of my returning subscribers, thank you for being here all the time, sharing my videos, giving them thumbs ups, and supporting this channel. And if you are new here, thank you for being here. This is cloves. Cloves are a very powerful natural ingredient. Most of you have already tried this and can testify to the fact that cloves can improve healthy hair growth. If clove haven't worked for you, it means you are probably not using it the right way, so you can follow this recipe and try it this way. This is black seeds. Black seeds are also powerful natural ingredients that can stimulate blood flow into the scalp and in return help you grow new healthy hair. So I measured about a tablespoon of the clove as well as a tablespoon of the black seeds. And hey you all, you know how we do it here. But if you are new here and you do not know how we do it here, we show a whole lot of love around this channel. So please show your girl some love by giving this video a thumbs up. And if you are new here, do not forget to subscribe and click on the bell so each time I upload DIYs for hair growth like these, you will always be notified. And do not forget to share this video with your friends, your families, as well as on your social media platforms. Thank you for doing all that. Alright, so this is ginger. Ginger is very powerful when it comes to preventing hair loss. If you haven't been incorporating ginger in your hair care routine, please start now. There are a lot of hair products on the market now that have ginger in them, and they are there because of a good reason. Ginger can also stimulate blood flow into your scalp to help you grow new healthy hair. If you're suffering from dandruff, itchy scalp, and other problems on your scalp, using ginger can also help you resolve that. So what I did was I started by washing my ginger. The fresh gingers are always dirty, they always have some dirt on them, and you don't want to add that to your recipe. And usually I wash them twice to make sure they are very clean. After that, I scrape off some of the skin, then I chop them into little pieces like so. I didn't use any specific measurement. I just used one whole ginger, then after that, I'm going to add my carrier oil. Today, I'm going to use sweet almond oil. I love this oil because of its vitamins and minerals. It easily penetrates into your hair strands because it is very lightweight and actually helps prevent hair breakages. But you don't have to use the same oil. Feel free to use any oil of your choice. You can use olive oil, sunflower oil, coconut oil, just to mention a few, any plant-based oil that works for your hair. So I measured about 420 ml of the oil. I just made sure I had enough to cover my natural ingredients. So you don't even have to use any specific measurement when it comes to the oil. The trick is have enough to cover your natural ingredients. After that, you're going to put it on the stove and you're going to cook it on a medium heat for about 15 minutes. Stay with your recipe. Give it a stir every now and then to make sure it doesn't burn. Alright, so once you get the recipe off the stove, you're going to allow it to settle down and also to cool down. After that, you're going to use any material with tiny holes, whether a cheesecloth, paper towel, any material, then strain it. Make sure you do a very good job when it comes to the straining because you don't want to leave any particles in there. You're going to put it aside and move on to the next ingredient, which is Vaseline. Vaseline has been used for so many years, it can help moisturize your hair and keep it moisturized. But it is so thick and greasy that you cannot use it by itself. So using a recipe like this actually does the trick. And also we're going to add some shea butter. Shea butter is a great moisturizer if you are trying to prevent hair breakages, if you are trying to moisturize your hair and leave it moisturized for a long time. Adding shea butter to Vaseline does the trick. But in order for Vaseline and shea butter to help grow your hair, you need to add some natural ingredients to them. So at this point, I'm going to leave these two to melt completely. So you're going to use the double boiler method to do so. Do not use the microwave. You want to use hot water to melt the shea butter and the Vaseline together. I measured about a tablespoon of each, put them in a bowl, then put that bowl in the hot water. So after everything is all melted together, this is what we are having. And this right here is the ginger and clove oil. We are going to measure about 2 tablespoons of that oil and mix it in with the Vaseline and shea butter that was just melted. So this is what you see me doing now. I mix both of them and you have to make sure to stir them so they can mix completely. At this point, I'm going to add one of my favorite essential oils. Lavender oil is going to help add some nice fragrance to this recipe, as well as improving the benefit of this recipe. So once everything is all mixed in, you have your herbal hair moisturizer. This hair moisturizer can be used on the scalp, on your hair strands, massage it in. Use it on your wash days. Whenever your hair feels dry, apply this. Use it to do your twist. It is going to leave your hair moisturized for a long time, as well as stimulating new healthy hair. So if you are serious about growing your hair, give this recipe a try and let me hear from you in the comment section.